Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
Time to set it off.
Now, Nicki Minaj was arrested over the weekend. She was leaving Amsterdam, where she had just performed sold-out show, and she was heading to Manchester.
I thought she was just getting to Amsterdam.
No, she was leaving Amsterdam. As she was leaving Amsterdam, she was, of course, in her private jet, and they stopped her, and they wanted to go through her bags because they found some pre-rolls, and the security said there was their pre-rolls, but they wanted to search more.
Police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage.
Okay.
And to search everything of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like...
Because I filmed him?
Yeah, he was like... He doesn't believe me that you don't have more with you than you said.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah.
So sorry for that.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, so after that, they asked her to step out the vehicle, and they put her in a police vehicle, and they brought her down to the precinct. She was released shortly after she was given a fine. I think the fine was like $350, so she had to pay that fine.
So what did she get detained for exactly? Having the pre-rolls?
Yeah, having quote-unquote soft drugs, so possessing soft drugs.
Now, what is the protocol for weed in Amsterdam? Because I saw a bunch of digital D-heads on the internet running with the narrative that it's legal to have weed in Amsterdam, but when you do your research a little bit, and by research I mean Google, you can see that drugs are officially illegal in the Netherlands, but Amsterdam has a lenient drug policy which allows for the sale and consumption of certain soft drugs such as weed in designated areas, like designated coffee shops.
Correct.
So if it's not a coffee shop or a designated place like that, I'm assuming it's considered illegal. And then I read where there's a national non-enforcement policy for weed up to 5 grams. So I guess if you have up to 5 grams, they don't bother you. But if it's more than 5 grams, I guess you end up getting detained and getting a ticket, I guess. Right.
So here, even in the States, there's certain places where weed is legal, but you can't travel with it. You're not allowed to fly with it.
Yeah.
A lot of times they don't mess with you, but you're not allowed to. You can get arrested for it. You can get stopped for it, and your marijuana can get taken.
You know what I think should happen when not just artists, but just people from, different countries going to other countries? You should really read up on all the laws of said country.
Yeah,
because I saw people running with the narrative that weed is legal in Amsterdam, weed is legal, and I was like, I don't think that's the case. I know in designated places, I don't think it's legal everywhere.
And like you said, it depends on where you go, and you should definitely learn your laws because you don't want to get stuck into a place and get locked up for 10 years over a pre-roll.
Nicki is blessed.
Yeah, she's
blessed that she just walked away with a fine.
That's right.
Because you just never know in these other countries. They'll throw you away somewhere and you never hear from you ever again, and you get sentenced to over a decade.
That's right.
You saw what happened to Brittany Griner.
Yeah, we seen it happen to DJ Esco too. Future's DJ. Remember he was locked up in Dubai, I think it was.
Yeah, for what?
I think weed.
56 nights.
Yeah.
I only know that because of the mixtape.
Yeah, so.
Only because of Future's mixtape.
Same thing. So she was released, but she did miss her Manchester show, so it will be rescheduled. When she got to Manchester, she was at the hotel, and it was a huge crowd outside her hotel.
I want to know where they were going. Where's the party? DJ Booth, where's the party? I love you too. I love you. I really do.
You can hear him screaming Nicki's name. Yeah, so...
what they saying, Nicki's free?
Yeah.
Nicki did 90 minutes, y'all. He did 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Relax.
So that show is going to be rescheduled. Now, also, Tyga and Travis Scott got into it in Cannes. Now, they were all at an after party. I guess Richie, who was the guy that was actually throwing the party, he's a huge promoter and club owner, said, we got T-Raw, AE, and Travis Scott in here. Make some noise. Travis Scott didn't like that he was named with Tyga, allegedly.
T-Raw, AE.
T-Raw is, I guess, a nickname for Tyga. Tyga or T-Raw. And also his manager, AE. AE is the guy that is dating Cher.
Oh, got you. Okay, T-Raw and AE. Okay, they combined it like it's a group.
Yeah, it said T-Raw and AE and Travis Scott.
Okay.
Travis Scott took it the same way. We're not a group, so he grabbed the mic and said, We're not a group. I'm here pretty much. I'm Travis and dropped the mic. I guess Tyga and A allegedly got mad at that, and they got into a little scuffle. I'm sure you guys seen the footage.
I couldn't really tell who was who. I couldn't tell who was fighting in the video. I tried to watch it, but in my old age, my eyes ain't what they used to be. I couldn't see who was doing what to who.
Yeah, I couldn't see. It was just a lot of arms going and dreads moving all over the place.
I ain't even see no dreads.
You should have seen the dreads. Well, they said Travis Scott jumped off stage, and then he returned minutes later with Southside. I guess Southside was in the spot. Southside,
How long
the
did this
producer,
fight last?
Young Miami's baby daddy.
This fight lasted long enough for me to go and get reinforcements and come back?
And then the fight started getting popped again. So that's what happened in Cannes over the weekend with Travis Scott and Tyga. Nobody's saying who won. They're saying that Tyga's manager, AE, the one that's dating Cher, they said he got in a bunch of licks. Some people saying Travis Scott got into a bunch of licks, but similar to you, I couldn't really see who was fighting. I just seen like hand swinging and
I'm highly
dreads.
disgusted that we never brought back Celebrity Deathmatch. We had it too. It was right there. It was executive produced by Ice Cube. I was a producer on it, and I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
It just never came to fruition.
It'd have been some good battles.
Oh
It'd
my
been some
God.
good battles.
And this was 6-7 years ago when we was about to bring it back. So imagine all of the fights you could have saw over the past 6-7 years
Yes.
on Celebrity Deathmatch.
Now, lastly, a DJ allegedly got kicked out of a Toronto club for playing Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Now, allegedly, he was DJing, and somebody said, yo, the DJ just got kicked out of the club, and they told him he's not getting paid in Toronto for playing Not Like Us. Now, this is serious, and the reason I'm saying this is serious because when I was in Houston over the weekend, and, you know, I'm DJing, I'm about to play Not Like Us. It's one of the biggest records in the club. The DJ's looking at me like, yo, you gonna play that record? I'm like, it's a club. What are you talking about?
You know, Drake, that's Drake's second
But
home.
that's Drake's second home. And I forgot about that. But yeah, it is getting that serious where DJs are not playing the record, of course, in Toronto and in Houston. Well,
First of all, I don't believe this story because there's no video of it.
Well, the DJ did say, yo, it's not true. Some people try to step to me for playing the record, but those people were kicked out the club. I was fine. So it's getting to the point where if you're in Toronto and you're playing that, DJ, good luck.
Well, I come from the era where DJs actually used to get beat up for playing the diss record, so I'm not impressed by any of this.
You're not impressed by
and
this?
I'm happy that, there's no violence that has, happened.
Correct.
Because of people just playing records in the club. I'm just simply saying, if I compare it to the era I come from, I'm really not impressed by any of
because
this.
when the Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef
You're
was...
getting beat up.
Yeah, immediately. If Ja's in the club or anybody close to Ja's in the club and you play a 50 record, you're going to get beat up.
And by the way, you deserve
and
to
vice
get beat
versa.
up because those records were very disrespectful.
They're very disrespectful.
So how are you going to play that while I'm just sitting there? You just going to play I Smell Poom Poom while I'm just sitting here? That's what you think of me? That's what you think of me. You get what you asked for.
Yep.
You're trying to be cute.
And that is Jess With The Mess. All right. When we come back, we got front page news. Morgan Wood will be joining us. Of course, she's from the Black Information Network. And then T.I. will be here. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.